Right then guys, I looked back at that last episode, I thought it turned out pretty well, so I'm going to do a similar thing here today. And for anyone wondering, if this series did go over to my second channel, it would only be the race that you would see. You probably wouldn't be seeing all the qualifying and stuff, because in all honesty guys, this takes nearly as long as doing 2 races for me. But you guys get more content at the moment for me doing it this way, let's just say it like that. But anyway, let's head across the start-finish line. And yeah, so for anyone wondering, I keep getting asked this question in the comment section. It is actually getting a bit annoying having to keep repeating myself after this, but I have a job, so I can't record some series all the time. Obviously, I have certain videos already scheduled on my channel, which I recorded like the weekend, for example, and some videos I just don't have scheduled and I just don't have time to record. So if your favourite series, let's use our flashback, if your favourite series isn't being uploaded or hasn't been uploaded for like 3 or 4 days, don't worry, it will be uploaded shortly. It's just that I haven't got around to recording it because I'm obviously working and I just don't have time. Obviously, if you really, I don't know, some of you guys probably obviously don't work and you maybe finish school or whatever, but it's hard to just have a bit of downtime aside from work and all that, because even though YouTube's my hobby, I don't want to be doing it 24/7. You get the idea. I don't want to be doing it all of the time apart from work. So I normally spend 1 or 2 hours a day, YouTube, either checking or making videos, and that's not including upload times, because normally I just upload when I'm not like I'm at work or whatever. So you know what I mean. So yeah, please understand that. If you see people commenting like, where is this series, if it's a series from like 3 years ago, I mean, I've seen people talk about the Toka 3 series. I mean, that'd be something maybe I could do in the future, maybe just like restart it or whatever, but I'm not going to go back to that series now because it's just going to be impossible to do so. But it's a series that I've recorded in the last couple of weeks and that I've talked about regularly making. Of course, that will be making a comeback at some point. It's just leave it 3 or 4 days where I haven't uploaded. It's just because I literally haven't had time, guys. You realise it is busy working. So anyway, that's my rant and first qualifying session over with. And let's get to qualifying 2. But apart from that, thanks to everyone for supporting the series. Really do appreciate it. Oh, Bradley Smith went fast. Oh. What? What? I'm so confused right now. Why did it suddenly get so much faster at the end? Literally like 6 people went faster than me in the last minute. Damn it. That is annoying. Maybe it suddenly dried out. Anyway, well, that means it's race day. I don't even have to do a second qualifying, but that is obviously not what I wanted. But maybe it's payback for knocking Lorenzo off with a couple of corners to go in that last race. Guess some people will see it like that. But anyway, let's look forward to a good race. Hopefully we can pick up at least some points here today. I don't know whether it's going to be really possible to grab a win, but something might be possible. But anyway, let's go to a good race, hopefully. I'm just like, what am I trying to say right now? Lorenzo, Rossi, Marquez. Front row, was that? Not surprised. We're starting 18th, which is a bit surprising in all honesty. I thought it was just going to be a wet race from the pre-loading screen thing, like screenshot things. It wasn't though, which is strange. Oh, sorry Bradle, mate, that was a little bit aggressive into turn 1, but I need to be aggressive starting this far back. Took a very different line through here, and hopefully no one falls off. I mean, I was down the inside there. Redding, if he chose to go for a move, it was his fault. Looks like there's been a crash behind us here. It's Paul Espargaro. Was he behind us? Oh god, looking back whilst on the curb is not a good idea. Was he behind us? I'm really confused what happened to Paul Espargaro there. I don't think it was anything to do with me for once, which is surprising. Anyway, let's try and fight right through the field. As I said, it's going to be tough to get onto the podium from this far back. It's normally a track I really do well at, but I'm guessing as we were on wet tyres, people went out right at the end of the session on dries and went faster than us. Anyway, that's a sneaky line through there, a bit of grass and a bit of curve. We've gone past a couple of guys there, and that will move us up. Oh my goodness, how did we avoid Pedrosa there? I don't know, but we're still in 8th place for now. Let's try and go down the inside a couple of... no, okay. There you go, that's the deserved flashback for me. Just really being trying to be a bit too opportunistic there. I'm trying to get past those guys. So I just saved Pedrosa's race, but unfortunately, if I do anything other in this race, they're not going to be able to get saved. Oh god, nearly ran wide. Oh, I did run wide in the end there. I'll get back onto the track, Alex. Nice round the outside of Smithy boy. Right down the home straight, run a bit wide. No one seems to care. I don't understand about these boots though, guys. I kept trying to change them, but they don't seem to save. It's really annoying. I guess having black boots isn't going to be the end of the world. But it fit the old kit, but not really this one, because I don't really have any black on this bike, do we? Anyway. Let's just try and focus here. I really want to get a new sponsor because X-Lite helmets, and okay, it's just a small logo. That's the only problem I have with it. So I want to get a bigger sponsor in terms of like size on the bike. It doesn't need to be a bigger sponsor in terms of money or whatever. These cheeky corner cuts of mine aren't working. Not corner cuts, you know what I mean. Using the track to its full advantage. I'll say like that. Maybe slightly track extending is what people would probably call it. Like that. That wasn't on purpose, but that sort of thing. Same corner, but we don't crash into anyone this time. Lorenzo and Rossi battling out of the win. Looks like Marcus is just a bit behind them. Right down the inside. Oh, Spargo, mate. I'm there. You had to just completely turn across me. Oh well. Alright, home straight, Pedrosa. We're going to be faster than you in the straight line because we had a better run, surely, and a bit of slipstream. Right, main straight. This should be a nice done overtake. Yes, it is down the inside. Well, we're a lot faster through turn 1 than Dovizioso. Caught him up. Don't think we're going to get on the podium, unfortunately, this time. But yeah, I think unfortunately I forgot to show you the standings after the last episode, so I remember to do that on this one. But I think we did move up a couple of places in the standings. This might put us back down a couple. I don't know, actually, maybe we might stay where we are. I think we moved up to 5th. We'll see in the standings in the end, obviously. Right, a couple of corners of this track to go, really. I mean, there's just one big straight, really, in the middle of them. A really good run through there, yes. Past Dovizioso, and maybe a podium is possible here. We just need to be sensible about where this move does take place. Now, we know we're a bit later on the brakes than these guys through this corner here. Podium could be possible here, but is it going to be an opportunistic move? I'm not sure. Or can we just go right around the outside of them? Looks like we can. Rossi and Marquez don't quite have the grit through that corner by the look of it, and we're up to 2nd. It's like we should have had the pace in qualifying to be much higher up. This could have been a win quite a lot more easily, but I don't think it is going to be a race win unless Lorenzo really does mess up this last corner. Oh, he has! He slightly has! It's going to be an absolute drag to the start-finish line here. How close is it going to be? I think we've slightly got him. We've got a run on Lorenzo. We're going to win the Indianpolis Grand Prix. Oh my goodness, that was the last lap and a half, that was. Wow. And it wasn't 0.00 glitch again. We managed to actually beat him on legit time, it shows there, so maybe we're further enough ahead. But wow, that was a much better race than I thought it was going to end up being. So yeah, definitely take that. Definitely will take that. And yeah, 5th place in the standing is where we're at. Marquez now, still leads the championship. Lorenzo's put himself back into 2nd. Lorenzo would actually be leading the championship if I didn't knock him off, so that's a bit annoying that I did that. Obviously Lorenzo's my favourite rider as well, so yeah, sorry about that, Lorenzo. Just pretty much took 2 victories away from you, mate. But wow, this season has really come on strong here, and I bet some people are going to question the difficulty. So let's just do this, no cuts. Let's just show you guys the difficulty level that we're on here, because I'm sure some people will be like, oh, he's turned down the difficulty for MotoGP, but I don't. Was it hard for last season or whatever? I definitely, definitely left it on that same difficulty for everybody wondering. I'm sure they're like, oh, he's turned down the difficulty to make sure that you can win or whatever. But I'll show you this, guys, just to make sure that everyone knows that that it's a legit. I'm not turning down the difficulties. Oh, we've got this as well. Alright, we'll have to show the difficulties in a second. Let's try and choose another sponsor here. Lads, can we... Ooh, here we are. Here we are. Let's go with Tissot. Tissot? I don't know. Let's just take them. Don't know, does that mean that we change them straight away? Incredible AlexZAfRo, that was a terrible picture as well. Anyway, let's head off to Brno, and then we'll have a quick look at the difficulty, and then I'm going to go and record the next episode, obviously. My voice is actually starting to hurt. I've only recorded 2 episodes of this in a row, but I might have to end it here for today, at least for today's recording. But I should be able to record more. But anyway, let's have a look at this difficulty for anyone wondering. Race option. You can see AI difficulty is hard, as it was before, and there's only one more difficulty above hard. Maybe we'll have to put it up for simulation for next season, but I'm staying on hard for this season. I'm definitely doing that, because I'm not going to up the difficulties. I just, at the moment, having too much fun on this difficulty, perfectly honest. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll see you all next time. It's been AlexZAfRo. Goodbye.